Oh yeah. So today I'll just walk you through how the class will be conducted and so on. And for those who have already attended my class, you might already know how things are done. Okay, there's a few newcomers here, so they need to know, right? Oh, and I don't know how many of you guys, I don't know how many of you guys have joined the class today with the idea of learning ICT from day one. Well, this is day one, but we are not going to learn any lesson today, right? Like I said earlier, um, grade 11 ICT is like half, right? Grade 11 ICT is like half, not exactly half, like half of your O-level IT paper. So you know that, right? Grade 10 and 11, you get portions. So when it comes to your O-level paper, the final paper, um, I don't know how many of you guys have tried the past paper. Um, Anyways, for your O-level paper, you'll be having 40 MCQs and you know you get part two. In part two, you have the first question. It's compulsory. First question has 10 small questions, so that is compulsory. And then you have another 6 more questions. You have to choose 4, any 4 from that 6, okay, excluding the first one. So altogether 5 questions in part 2. So that's how your paper is. Now we'll be discussing about the paper a little bit later, like close to June or July. Okay, by June or July, we'll be starting paper discussion. So within that time period, like now we have a short window, right? Probably your O-level exam will be brought forward. It will be brought forward, like most probably January, January or December. They are trying to bring it to December, but I don't think it'll come to December. Um, we'll see, yeah. So, see, for your exam, now this class will be more focused on your final exam, all right? Will be more focused on your final exam than the term exams. Now we have these term exams, right? School term exams, first term, second term, third term, blah, blah, blah. Those things, we're not going to focus on each and every term test because some of you might have term tests which, let's say, which are next month. Some of your term tests in some schools, the term test will be beginning in 2 months. Some of you might be having this month. So, different dates, it's problematic. Okay. So what we do is after every lesson, after every class, after every lesson, we do some questions. It's just a recap. All right. We do some questions to recap our lesson. And at the end of a lesson, end of one chapter, we do a small um, question and answer thing. So those who are interested can do that. Okay. Now, even in grade 10, not everyone was doing that. Okay. Not everyone was doing the question and answer thing. But those who were interested in doing that, um, they were doing those questions and they have benefited from them. Right. So, if there is something that you want, you can ask me, all right? But if it is during the class, if you want to ask me something during the class, then um, you can only ask me through the chat, right? You have the chat facility there, so you can only ask me questions through the chat. You cannot switch on your video. You cannot unmute your mic for safety reasons. Okay, it is for your own goodness and everybody else's privacy and security, because a lot of problems have happened in the past. Okay, a lot of problems have happened in the past because of because of allowing students to um, start their video or unmute their audio. So there's a lot of problems that have happened. Okay, some of them forget to um, unmute, some of them start speaking rubbish, and even some students have used vulgar languages. So that is not suitable in a class, right? Like there's a lot of other students. So like a fair play. Okay, I don't know whether you would consider it fair, but to be um, like a proper class, I don't allow students to unmute or to start their video. You can ask me questions through the chat. Okay, you can ask me questions through the chat, and surely I will reply to your questions, even if not immediately. Okay, when I'm talking about a certain topic, if you put your question, no problem. I'll finish that topic and I'll answer your question. Okay. And one important thing I gotta tell you, this class will be conducted fully in English. All right. This class will be conducted fully in English. So, I don't know what you guys were expecting. Like, in certain classes now, even I do that in my on-site classes, the physical classes. I speak in other languages, Tamil, Sinhala. I speak in other languages, but online, only English. All right. When you're messaging me through the chat, don't worry about what you're typing. All right. Nobody else can see what you're typing except me. Except me. Okay. Only I can see your messages. Whatever you're sending, it comes to me only. All right. Even if you send it to the address the group, it's only visible to me. So don't worry about that. Um, usually in classrooms in a school, some students are reluctant. Some students don't like to ask questions, thinking about others. What would others think? Like, if I ask this question, would I feel like a stupid, like an idiot in front of the class? Would they think of me as a potato? You know, you don't have to worry about any of those things here. All right. If you have a doubt, if you want to ask me something, you drop it in the chat. Even if you think it is a stupid question, it's okay. It's okay, right? I'll decide. I'll decide whether it is stupid or not. Okay. And and don't worry about your privacy here. Okay. Your privacy will be maintained during the class. And some students don't attend the class. Now, I gotta tell you that also. I mean, even if you have that problem, you can do that. A lot of students join the class, but they don't attend live. Like now we are having the live session, right? So most of the students don't attend the live session. They watch the recordings, right? They learn through the recordings. So even if you have another class during this time, and if you think like you have to follow this IT class also, and it's okay, you can join the class, but you don't have to attend live. It's your wish. Okay. I'll be sending you the recordings after each class. Now, today we have the introduction session, right? So today is one session. 2 days from now, 2 days from today, you'll get the recordings, right? Normally, it takes 2 days to process the recordings, minimum, because your recordings are edited. Okay, I edit the recordings and I remove unnecessary timings and silence moments. Now I was silent for like 2-3 minutes right earlier, so I remove all those things, and you get a clean recording of every class. And the sweet part about the recordings is that the recordings will be available until your exams are over. Okay, until your O-level ICT exam, you can watch the recordings. There's no expiry. There's no expiry for the recordings. Right. One more thing. There's a lot of students now. I have to clear a lot of things for you guys before we start with the lesson. Oh, and one important thing, I forgot about the timing for today's class. I forgot to put an unlimited link for you guys. Like I didn't have much time. Okay, Saturdays I have a lot of classes, so now you might have gotten a message. Right? You got a message on the screen now, right? Now, if you are attending a lot of Zoom classes, you know what it is. It's the 40-minute thing, 40-minute limit. But that won't be a problem from next week onwards. Okay, you will not have 40-minute sessions. It will be a continuous 2-hour session. So today I forgot. I didn't have time to put the unlimited thing. So you need to join again using the same link. If the meeting cuts off, you can use the same link. If you guys want if you guys want to get the PDF of your textbooks, you can find it in our website, lankanmentor.com, or else just let me know. I'll put it in the channel now. We didn't have a channel for Lankan Mentor. I mean, a WhatsApp channel. Okay, there is a YouTube channel, but we didn't start a WhatsApp channel for a long time. So we have just started a WhatsApp channel, and I'll send you the link to that also. You can download the textbook PDF if you don't have. Now, some government schools, they take a lot of time to issue textbooks. So if you need the textbook PDF, you can download it from the channel. About the lessons. Now, I don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell you the benefit of doing ICT because you have already done ICT in grade 10, right? I don't know how many of you were in the class last year from the previous batch, and most of you would have a knowledge of the benefits, right? Because you have already done ICT for 1 year now. Some of you, um, listen to this very carefully. Some of you might have covered all of the stuff from grade 10 ICT, good and clear. Some of you might have doubts. Some of you might have problems with the grade 10 ICT lessons. So if you also have problems with your grade 10 ICT lessons, you can get the recordings of our grade 10 classes and you can cover up. Okay, recordings are available chapter wise. For each chapter, recordings are available like a YouTube playlist. So it's really useful for you guys. You can cover up all the important stuff that you need about every chapter, fully available. And the questions and the term test PDF will be dropped in the channel. Okay, you can share them with others also. The questions and PDF, you can share them with others. And this time we have changed a few things to the recordings. So some of you might already know we have an admin. We have an admin to take care of the recordings and other class related stuff. So if you need any recordings, you have to contact the admin. Okay, and even your fees should be paid, and the receipt should be sent to the admin, not me. And to get the recordings of the ongoing class also, for our ongoing class also, hereafter, if you want to get the recordings, you have to send your email address. Okay, the recording will be sent to your email. Recording will be sent to your email, and a link also will be shared in the group. Okay, a link will be shared in the group, but you have to provide your email address to the admin if you need to watch the recordings. All right, and about the class structure. Now for grade 11 ICT, you have 6 lessons. Right, for grade 11 ICT, you have 6 lessons. So we'll be going in a different order, like not very different. Chapter 1 and chapter 2 will be changing the order. Okay, we'll be doing chapter 2 first, and then chapter 1, and then the rest of the chapters in the same order, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so first and second we are going to change. We're going to do chapter 2 first because I believe it's a good thing. Like you need to know chapter 2 before starting chapter 1. It's a good idea. Like, chapter 1 is about building software. Chapter 2 is also about building software. But chapter 2 has all the stuff, like from the beginning to the end. So I believe it's better if we learn chapter 2 first and then chapter 1. So therefore, we'll be doing chapter 2 first, starting from the next class, right? Next week. And now we had a quiz program last week. No, yeah, not last week, Wednesday. Last Wednesday, we had a quiz program. Those who have scored more than 50% and 70% will get deductions in their class fee for the next 3 months. For the next 3 months. Okay. But for everyone, this month's classes are free. Okay. This month, nobody has to pay for the class. Right? This month, all the classes are free. You don't have to pay anything. So in the next 2 weeks, you can just try the class, and if you feel like it's good, okay, if you feel like you wish to continue, then you can continue the class. Right? So this month is like trial. Okay. From next month onwards, you'll have to pay the class fee before the month. I mean, before the first class of the month. That's how it will be done. And don't forget to join the new group. All right. Every month, new groups will be introduced. So don't forget to join the groups. Okay. Yeah. Your classes will be conducted until your exam. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that. Classes will be conducted until the exam. And by June or July, we'll be starting paper discussion. Okay. We'll be starting paper discussion. And by September or October, we'll be finishing your syllabus. Usually we do. Okay, normally 4 months or 3 months, it depends. 4 months or 3 months. Surely 3 months before the exam, we complete the syllabus. So you don't have to worry about that also. And even if there is no proper teacher for you at school, I got you covered. Yeah, you don't have to worry. Okay, I'll be completing the syllabus if I'm in good health. Okay. I have to say that because lately I have got a problem with my back. Okay, I have a back problem, back pain. So I was diagnosed with a back pain on the right side of my joint. You have this gel between joints, right? So that gel is missing. No, I mean, it's not missing, like it's very less. So I have this back pain that comes on and off when I'm standing or sitting or walking for a long time. So, and that was because of one big reason. One main reason was putting the wallet in the back pocket and sitting for a long time. I used to do that for like 6-7 years. I used to do that more than 7 years even. The wallet is like at least 1 inch thick, right? So when you have it in your back pocket, only one side. So when you sit, your back is not straight, it's like a little bit lifted, right? So no, that's not good. If you see anybody like from your family, okay, your father, brother, somebody, tell them it's not good. All right, it's not good. Um, you don't feel that. You don't feel that immediately over the term of a long time, like 3 4 years maybe. Then you feel, and it's too late. Like it takes months and years to cure. Okay, so prevention is better than cure, right? Okay, I just told you that. Um, okay, guys. So um, now during the class, sometimes I'll be doing the class like this. I'll be talking to your face, or else I'll be using the board. I'll be using the board wherever necessary, or else I'll be sharing the screen on my computer for certain things like when we are discussing questions and stuff. I'll be using the screen on my computer. Other than that, I'll be using the whiteboard sometimes. And if you have anything to discuss, like if you have a question from school, or if you have a question from a paper that you were doing, or if you have some doubt, you can message me through WhatsApp. I'll get back to you, but not immediately, all right? You um, can message me. I will give you a reply, but please don't expect an immediate reply from me through WhatsApp. Okay, if you want something immediately, if it is something urgent, call me. Call me. Okay, call me, not through WhatsApp again, not WhatsApp call, direct phone call. Okay, if you call me on the phone, I will answer the phone. Okay, but WhatsApp call or message, no guarantee. Okay, because I'm not online always. I'm a different kind of person. All right, I'm not always online. Okay, so but admin is online most of the time, so you can message the admin for anything urgent. Yeah, so that is the most thing, and you know, some parents have talked to me like, the language problem. I'll just tell you, if you can understand English, like if your English is above average, like more than 40, 45, it's good. Okay, you can understand ICT, it's good. Okay, don't let anybody belittle you. Belittle means, it's like people try to discourage you from doing ICT, saying that it's hard, it's a new thing to learn, so no enough teachers. Well, that's true. We don't have much teachers, but that's what I'm for, right? Like, why have you joined a class? Why are you joining a tuition class when you don't have a proper teacher at school, right? Isn't it? Okay. Or maybe you want to learn from two teachers. There are different people, different ideologies. um, yeah, so that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to tell y'all today. Okay, so like I said, we're not going to start any lesson today. We'll be starting lessons from next week. Today is just an introduction on how your class will be conducted. Um, so if you have anything to ask me, you can ask me now. Just be casual, okay? I'm like a I'm like a big brother. You can call me brother, okay? You don't have to say sir and stuff. I don't like that. I don't seriously. I don't like being called sir. You can call me brother, brother, any language. Aya, Anna, maybe who knows? Maybe I'm younger than you, so you can call me Malli or Tambi. Yeah, I want to study grade 10 again. Yeah, okay. You can do that. Like I said, you can do it in two ways. The first thing is easy. Like I said earlier, you can get the recordings of grade 10 classes. All the recordings are available chapter wise. So you can ask the admin for the recordings for the chapter that you want. You can name the chapter and you can get the recordings and you can watch and learn. Or else you can join the grade 10 online class and learn through live sessions also. Grade 10 classes on Fridays. Yesterday. So on Fridays, every Friday, 7 to 9, same time. So if you want to learn live, you can attend the grade 10 class and learn. If you're okay with watching the recordings, you can get the recordings from the admin and you can cover up your grade 10 ICT. So if you don't have any questions, we'll end this session right now because there's no point of staying online, right?